Hi guys, welcome to this weather tablet video. This is a small tutorial which should show you what you can do with an Android tablet. So if you like, sorry about the camera, so if you like weather information and you have an old Android tablet or you're willing to spend around $100, so this is a nice thing where you can put all your weather information on one page and you have it updated all the time. So you have, when you just look at it for 5 or 10 seconds, you know almost everything what's going on in your area currently and in the near future. So first, I'm telling you a little bit about the hardware and then I go into the software in the second part. So this is how it looks. I move out a little bit so you can see the size, how it looks. So you have an idea how big it is. So actually it's 10-inch. I had same thing with a 7-inch tablet, was a little bit small, but it was a Samsung tablet, and the advantage is with the Samsung tablet you have these hardware buttons. So with non-brand or newer tablets you usually don't have hardware buttons outside, so the problem is then you need space at the on the screen for the buttons. Actually, you see there's a back button, there's home button, task manager, you have here all the apps. So the hardware, it's a 10-inch tablet. It's a no name. I will put the link below because I think it's an interesting thing. It's not a very best tablet, and it's definitely not the fastest tablet, but I think it's decent quality, and the good thing is it has really great viewing angles. It's not super bright, so you can't use it outside in direct sunlight, but it's great for indoor. It's definitely enough for indoor, no complaints, and viewing angles are really awesome. I hope I can take out the camera for a second and move it around so you can have a look from this side. See that? From the top and also from this side. Now it's a little bit reflecting, but in the dark it's much better. So actually you see it's not a problem of the screen, it's just reflecting, and even from the from below. So you have really good viewing angles, no problem at all. You can see it from everywhere, because usually when you buy cheap tablets, like for $50 or so what often happens, you buy, I can't remember how it's called, the screen, the type of the screen is really cheap and you get bad viewing angles, and that's not good. So with this tablet it's really good, and actually it's quite fast, but from time to time, I don't know what they do with the software. They do something in the back, or I don't know if they mine bitcoins in the back. Sometimes it gets really slow. So you can see it's super smooth. It works really good. I've been testing this tablet and I've even been able to produce to play games like 3D games, racing games. So it says it's octa-core, it should have 4 gigabytes of RAM, should be everything great, but from time to time it's getting really slow. I don't know, I have put on some virus scanners and they couldn't detect what it's really going on. So now it's really good. From time to time it's a little bit struggling. Okay, but I'm still happy. So especially as a weather tablet, it's perfect. It's $100 around, or yeah, sometimes it gets down to 80 or 90, at least $90. Sometimes it goes up to 110, 120. So around $100 should be okay. So what I have also used is a very short micro USB cable, and what I had was like a power adapter. Not this one, since until yesterday I had a really small one like this, but with a plug on top. It was really a nice one, beautiful white. It was almost invisible, and yeah, the plug was on top, so actually the cable just had to go from here to here, and it died yesterday, so I had to remove it with this ugly black one. But I'm gonna buy another white one with 90-degree angle plug, so it's definitely better. So yeah, this is the hardware. Again, I will put a link below so you can buy this tablet if you like it. And regarding the software, I'm using Android, of course, because as far as I know, iOS from Apple still doesn't have widgets, so that's a bad thing. You can't create a weather tablet. There's only one app at one time you can display, and there are some software I know which can provide different information, but definitely not in the same style as I'm using it here. So I have like a close-up radar, rain radar. I have here weather information. This is a combination of clouds, radar, temperature. Here, I mean, yeah, this side is US, some part is Switzerland, where I'm originally coming from, so I can still see what kind of weather they have. Here, not live cam, it's updated a couple of times every day, so, but it's a cam, weather cam. Yeah, here we have the weather radar from Switzerland. Here we have a 5 or 6 days outlook for Switzerland, and then here I have the 10 days outlook for US, I mean for the place where I'm living at the moment. So you see that's the weather on the ground. When I click on it, it will show a bigger picture, and you see sometimes it's really slow here, yeah, as well. So you can click on it and you get more information. Of course, you can then go back. Hopefully it will work. Here I have an interesting thing. Yeah, this is the weather on the ground. I hope I forgot probably to tell. This is a German site. This is weather.de. When you click on that, it's showing a really nice picture. You can animate this. It shows radar, it shows cloud, it shows weather, temperature, some things, even some like heavy weather information, which we don't have here at the moment. I think you can even configure that. It's a little bit slow. I hope it would be able to load a little bit faster. Yeah, what we have here is the world scope, so you can configure different images. I haven't found out how you can like put them in a loop so you can see different images. I think it's not possible, but you can choose between the current image and daylight image. When you choose daylight image, so you always have or you should have an image which shows something, because in the night you can't see anything. But lately it hasn't been working, so I just use the current image, and sometimes it's dark, of course, even during the day here, because of the time difference. here. Yeah, also the weather underground for Switzerland. It's interesting that it also works there. So I think it probably even works worldwide. And here I can't remember which one we have. This is the Swiss weather. Yeah, this is from yeah, the official weather page from the government site. This is one of the best weather sites I found worldwide, but it's only working for Switzerland, unfortunately. So what we have here is also a really great weather app. I can really recommend that. And this is the why doesn't it show? I think it's called FlowX. Yeah, here FlowX. And I think there's a free version, but with limited functionality. And I have bought the premium version, which is it's really awesome. I think it's, if you're interested in weather forecast up to 10 days or something like that, that's really absolutely awesome. You can at least when you have the full app, then you can go over the screen and you can animate that over a time period of 10 days really fast. You see that here you have the like a line which moves over next 10 days, and you can see how yeah, the rain and clouds, or you can select almost everything. You can select clouds, you can select wind, you can select temperatures, you can select wave heights, you can select, it's incredible what they have. It's absolutely amazing what they have on their screen, and you can animate it really back and forth really good. The only thing is the widget. I mean, at least they provide a widget, but the widget is always the same. So you can't have several instances of different widgets. So like we have here with the Weather Underground, you see we have the widget here we have for Switzerland, here we have it for US. I can put 10 widgets from Weather Underground on this screen for different areas and it would work. Here with the FlowX you don't have it, and it's also sometimes a little bit tricky to set it up. I can't remember exactly how it works. It can be a little bit tricky to set up the widget on the screen, but definitely you have to be careful. Only one of these is possible. Okay, yeah, these are the weather widgets which I'm using. They are good, but probably they are not the very best. There are also other weather widgets I have found. This is the yeah, this is the Weather Underground. This is one thing from Norway. How's that called? Yeah, YR widget. That's the YR widget. Really detailed, but I haven't put it on the front screen. This is, yeah, one thing that looks actually really good. I had it for a long time. That's the Weather Now. I can't really remember why I removed that from the front page. It was really good, I think, but it didn't have the widget for 10 days. Maybe it had it only for 7 days. So I decided to use the FlowX. But it has a really nice widget, so definitely no problem. The problem is only when I have to go back. Yes. What do we have here as well? Here you see different widgets from the FlowX. The thing is, oops, yeah, I wanted to show you how it looks when you change the size. Okay, the thing is, when you you have to make it bigger to see some of these. Can't remember how it works. There was a problem with resizing. When I changed the size, it in a sudden brought up different information. You have to really try how this works. This is the weather DE, which I have on the front screen. Same thing here, or at least I think this is the one. Let me show. Or weather radar, is that a different thing? Yeah, but obviously I haven't chosen that. Yes, so we have again the Flow X. I have tried around a little bit, played around with the Flow X. Here you see I have just two things. You can choose where you want to show what. I mean, you have, I think, up to 3 layers, and you can say which weather information you want to have and which layer. You can choose the color, you can choose the type, you can choose a lot. It's really amazing what you have. This is really awesome. And here at the bottom you see actually the best weather widget which is available at the moment for Android. I think, this is my personal opinion, this is the eWeather HD. I hope it brings up the name when I open it. The app itself looks a little bit strange. I never really liked it. They have a good weather app with a good weather weather forecast. They have a really nice thing from the same company, which is really awesome, and you can look weather for the next 10 days. You can even see the weather history for the last year, compare it with the current year. This is really awesome. This is absolutely awesome. The other app, but this app from them, I don't really like it. I mean, you can configure 1,000 things. I mean, it's endless. You can work on this probably for a whole week and change all the settings, and maybe you find something which looks really good, but I haven't found anything, and it's rather slow, and especially on this thing. But the widget itself is the best widget which you can find for any for Android. Definitely. The thing is that it's not available on the store at the Android Play Store, or I mean, it's available on the App Store, but the thing is you can't load it on most of the tablets. I'll try to show you. Okay, here I have it on the Android Play Store. This is the eWeather HD. This is the app, but you see it says your device isn't compatible with this version. So with the 7-inch Samsung, it was compatible. With the 10-inch here, which is actually new and has a really Android version is about 5 or even 6, and it says it's not compatible. This is really, really bad, because this is awesome. This is really the best thing what you can find. Hope you can see. There's nothing here. So okay, let's go back. I think maybe I can show Elconet. Can I click on that to show you other weather apps from them? No, I can't. So let's go back. Here. So anyway, the thing is, it's really the best weather app, and you can't download best weather widget, and you can't download it. So I have bought the premium from the company, so I can't I can't remember what's really the premium value, but it's really cheap. It's not so much, and I got really good support. I wrote them that I need a version for this tablet, and I can't download it from the store, and they replied really fast, and they provided a link to download, and then I was able to download it and install it on this tablet, and now it works. So actually what I maybe think about, I'm thinking I'm probably going to replace some of the widgets here with the widget from eWeather HD, because I can show you what you can do with this. So let's remove this, and I put another one from them here. So when you long click, of course, you can then select the widget. So here I have almost everything, just weather widgets, and you can see what's available on all of these weather apps which I have installed. I don't know what happened now. So I'm on the top. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have, you can see for most of the weather apps you can see a preview of the widgets, not for everything. That's a little bit the problem. So you have to play around, or you just take my suggestion, or you buy the eWeather HD and take everything from there. So you can see the OneWeather has a few widgets, AccuWeather has a few widgets, but most of them are really limited. Here you can see just 3 days forecast. We have, what do we have? Clock. Hope I can show you all the nice things. And here you have the eWeather HD, which I'm going to show you a little bit more in detail. So the thing is, you can just select here the size, like 8 squares, 1 square. Here you have a lot of more. You have 3 on top, 2 beside, or 4 in a square, or 9 in a square, or even more. So you can, it's just about the size with what you need for the space, and then you start installing, and you can tell the eWeather HD what weather information you want to have on your screen. I'm showing you later. So this is the Flow X, you see, the Foreca. So you don't have to install all of these. You see they are somehow limited. Even the IntelliCast, it shows it has a 4 square field, but there's not much you can show here. Another thing, Meteo Swiss, radar, weather. Radar is also a little bit a problem, because I have found there is no, I think there is no radar widget available on the whole Play Store which is animated. That's a really bad thing, and then I've been writing to app developers, but none of them has implemented this. Now they say it's consuming too much power, but when you have something like this plugged in, then so you don't care about battery. So here we have some more, but not really interesting. This, they have a 7-day thing, but I didn't really like it. So yeah, some nice things. This is the German weather thing, which I also have. This is really nice, the weather.de. Then you have some, they look really fancy, but at the end there is not much information which they display. The weather radar, that's not bad. Weather XL, Weatherbug is not bad, but I mean the app itself is great, and the widget, look at this, it's really poor. Weather Pro free. I think I even have the Pro version, and it doesn't show a lot. Yeah, here we have the WorldScope webcam, which I'm using. That's the Norwegian thing. Yeah, here the HD version. It doesn't show a lot. I mean, yeah, let's go back to the eWeather HD, which I'm really recommending. If you're using just one, you should use this one. This is really an awesome thing. So here you can decide, here you have the eWeather HD, you decide the size. So let's say we want to have large area. So we take this and put it here. Hope it works. Okay, and now it comes. Here we can choose from everything. We can choose that we want to have the radar, and then we can make it bigger, we can make it smaller. Here you can see a preview. Here you can even put a widget with earthquakes on your screen. You can have the map, which is similar to the weather radar, but a little bit more information. You get even a little bit of temperature information, like you can from selected cities you see the weather information and like temperature and wind and those things. And now it's nothing on the display. There's no rain, no nothing. And yeah, usually there should be more cities. I don't know why they are not on this preview, but when you confirm it, then there will be more cities, and it looks really good. So here we can show the weather. We have a 10 days view, which I was using. So this is just a small thing, which it's showing just 5 days. When you choose 10 days, it's really 10 days. You can make it that it fits the whole size of the screen. You can have it hour by hour. And you can also configure all these. This is not done yet. This is just a first preview. When you then start from here, you can even have weather archive for the last year. You can show tides, air quality, whatever. Let's say we use the map. And then you can go down from here and select a lot of things, what you want to have also on your widget. You can have a clock and alarm, you can switch cities, you can show widget options by clicking on bottom right corner of the widget. This is one of the most important things. You have to really activate this, okay? Show button, yes. This is one of the most important things, because when you don't do that and you do everything, you can choose color, text size, everything. You can choose a lot of things. You go down, you at the end you think, yeah, okay, it's okay. I have the right zoom factor, I have everything, and then you go down and click OK. I hope it works. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult on this tablet. So it creates the map, what you want. You see there are much more cities now. The thing is, when you don't activate this thing to change, then it's just the app, the widget what you have, and you can't change it. And when you want to change it, you have to start from scratch. And when you change the option to change, then you can, in theory, you can go in and change it. But probably I didn't do that. So I think I also, or it didn't save my option. Yeah, it looks like it didn't it didn't do that. So okay, I hope you have seen that. There's the option where you can choose to add a button so you can reconfigure. and you don't have to start from scratch. You can just click on this button and then you go in and then you see all the settings which you have chosen again, and you can a little bit play around. So otherwise you have to start from scratch and it's really time consuming then. So what I also wanted to recommend is, yeah, that's actually back to the hardware. I have put this tablet on magnets. So here you see in the back, I hope you can see that, I have put magnets here, 5 magnets here and 5 magnets on the wall, so you can take it down and put it back here. So easily, sorry, you couldn't see that, I do it again. So you can take it down and you just put it back. So, and it's holding really firm, no problem at all, it never came down. That's really good so far, and it doesn't irritate the tablet. So I will also put the link for the magnets below in the description, so you can order them if you like it, because sometimes it happens actually a lot that the screen is I touched the screen. The screen is rotated. I mean, it's like this. Hopefully it works. Sometimes needs a little bit of time. And then it's like this on the side. Everything is on the side. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, now it switched. But sometimes it doesn't switch. So you have to take it down a little bit and go up, and then it rotates. Yeah, so you can see everything how you need it. So I think that's everything at the moment. So I'm really happy with it, except it needed some time to figure out how to download the eWeather HD. And what I will do, definitely I will replace some of these widgets with widgets from eWeather HD, because I had them before on the old tablet and they were really awesome. These are not bad, but the other ones are a little bit better and I like them a little bit more. So I hope that was everything. I have covered everything. So if you have any questions about this, write to the comment section below and I'm always happy to talk about. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.